Good afternoon, everyone. It is KIT's 7D class here on July 10th at Iizuka campus, fourth period. We're not looking at my iPad. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to put my iPad onto the screen. So let me put my iPad onto the screen. All right, today is July 10th. So that means that from next week, we are going to be doing our tests. On July 17th, that will be the Moodle test, which will be pretty much the same as you did for the midterm test, except it will have slightly different materials involved in it. And then your conversation test is July 24th. Today is the last day that we have to practice to make sure that you're ready to take your conversation test. But that conversation test will not be very different from the test that you did in the midterm test. The one that you will not be used to is probably the Moodle test. So just make sure that you know all of the Quizlet material, all of the other material for shadowing, and all of the textbook material that we covered in class. Okay, let's see. Now, I have a few things that I need to ask you. Number one, last week on July 3rd, I asked you to give me your partner name and student submission. Oops, partner name and student submission, okay? Now, I have to have that, okay, before tomorrow. So if you have not given me your partner name and student submission, and right now, only 28 people have submitted. So I don't know how many people are going to be taking the test, but if you do not give me your partner name, I cannot put you on the list for the test, okay? So there's your partner name, student submission. Also, one more thing, I also asked you to do the cruise semester feedback. I would like you to make sure that you do that. I get a lot of information from this feedback form. There are only two questions. Where we are. There are only two questions, okay? What did you like about the class and what would you like to change about it? So it won't take you time. If you have to, you can answer in Japanese. So it's not too hard. But especially this question, okay? What would you like me to change about the class? This information for me is actually very important. Most people, when they tell me, what did you like about the class? I already know what most students know they like about the class. But this question, this helps me make the class better and better and better. So I would like you to respond to this, answer both questions, and give me that as soon as you can. Okay, continue. Okay, and let's see. This week, you have your vocabulary quiz and your reflection. So you know what to do about that. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I just wanted to go over the conversation test. So the conversation test, the topics are here. Oops. The topics are here. When you are in your groups, make sure that you discuss which topic you want to do, and that you sign that on the line for topic number 1. I will choose topic number 2. The schedule for the test is here. And as you can see, there are going to be 9 groups. There's a lot of groups. So please make sure that you stick to the start time and to the end time. If something happens, okay, so for example, last week, Monday, was raining so hard, they had to stop classes in some universities. I think here also. So if something like that happens, if there's a typhoon or if the train has a problem, on one of our tests, okay, we will use that option class. But probably nothing will happen. So again, the option class is there only if I ask you, please meet me on that day. If I don't ask you, then don't worry about it. But if something happens, if on the 17th or the 24th, we can't do the test together, then we will use July 31st. Okay, that's a lot of information, but otherwise, I think you know what's going on. Also, I'm going to be explaining this in Japanese shortly after this, so you can ask me any questions there. Otherwise, let's have a good class and good luck with your test.